Hey there! If you're considering buying or selling a mobile, manufactured, or modular home and you're curious about the differences amongst these three, this video is for you. I'm also going to cover why owning a mobile home can be a great alternative to renting. Let's dive in. So, we're going to start with mobile, manufactured, and modular. What's the difference? First, let's break it down into three types of homes: mobile, manufactured, modular. Mobile homes were built before June 15th, 1976, before national safety and construction standards were established. These are titled like vehicles and considered personal property. Financing options are often limited, often requiring cash or personal loans. Manufactured homes were built after June 15th, 1976, and must comply with HUD regulations. These homes can be personal property or real estate, depending on if they are permanently attached to the land. So if they have a permanent foundation and have been attached to foundation, they can be titled as real estate. Financing options really depends on classification. There are loans for personal property and there are mortgages for real estate. Modular homes are built in sections at a factory and assembled on site. They must meet state and local building codes, not HUD standards. Therefore, they are considered real property. Always classified as real estate, and they are financed with conventional mortgages. So the key takeaway: mobile homes are always personal property, built before 1976. Manufactured homes can be either personal property or real estate, depending on if they are attached to land or foundation or not. Modular homes are always real estate, so they're always going to be transferred with a deed. Section 2. Why title classification matters and the titling process. Titling a mobile home or a manufactured home is different from a traditional house. Here's what you need to know. Mobile and manufactured homes are also titled through the state, similar to a car title. If a manufactured home is permanently attached to the land, the title can often be converted into real estate, and you can do that through your title company. Modular homes are always real estate and have a traditional property deed. Titling process for mobile and manufactured homes. If you're buying or selling one of these homes, here's what happens. Check the title. Make sure the seller's name is actually on it. If not, they must get an updated title before they can sell to you. Transferring ownership. The seller signs over the title and the buyer takes the paperwork to the DMV or the state titling agency. In Kansas and Missouri, it is the Division of Motor Vehicles that we go to for titling. You receive the new title. The state processes the transfer and mails the new title to the buyer's address. It's a pretty simple process. The bill of sale is optional but recommended. If you've ever sold a vehicle, you may have created a bill of sale. So a lot of states don't require it, but it is a good idea to have one. It protects both the buyer and the seller by documenting those sales terms. It should also have the basic information about the mobile home that you're buying or selling, such as a serial number or the VIN on the title. If there's missing or incorrect title, the seller has to fix that before selling the home. And sometimes that can be a pretty long, drawn-out process. Other times it's pretty simple and straightforward. So, buying a mobile or manufactured home. Before buying, always verify title status. Is it personal property or is it real estate? Check financing options. Pre-1976 homes usually require cash or personal loans. They can also be financed through owner financing. That's what we do with the mobile homes that we sell. We'll talk more about that in another video. Modular homes will qualify for traditional mortgages. So if you want to buy a modular home and put it on land, that might be a way that you can get a traditional mortgage for that property. Research your state-specific rules and taxes, title transfers, and legal requirements, because those are all going to apply to your buyer sale. So, selling a mobile or manufactured home, you should follow these tips. Gather your paperwork, including the title or the deed. Fill out your bill of sale with the terms that you're agreeing on with the seller. You can have a contract in place if you would like to have that, if that makes you feel better with the transaction. We usually use contracts because we handle the paperwork when we're buying, and that makes the seller feel a little bit more secure in the transaction, knowing that the transaction is going to go through. So, how the home is classified is going to affect the financing options for buyers. Be transparent about those financing options. Does the buyer need a personal loan or a mortgage to finance the property, or do they have cash to buy? Because that's going to be important. Can the sale be owner financed? Are you in a position where you can take payments over time versus getting a one big check for the purchase of the mobile home? Financing options for mobile homes are pretty limited, especially for the personal property. Some lenders do specialize in mobile home financing, including 21st Mortgage and Vanderbilt Mortgage. Other lenders may allow purchase of personal property. If you have a small local bank, you might try those because sometimes they'll lend on the personal property because they're all about relationships. Another common option is going to be owner financing. Again, this is how we sell our properties, in which we finance with a down payment and installments or monthly payments towards the purchase of the property. So if you're selling a mobile home, you can do the same thing. You can take payments from the buyer instead of having them go to the bank and get a bank loan in order to purchase the property. So we do this because some buyers may not qualify for traditional loans. They may be self-employed. There may be other reasons why they're not able to qualify for a traditional loan. I'm going to cover more about that in a future video. So why owning a mobile home is better than renting? If you're debating renting versus owning, here's why a mobile home can be a great choice. You own the home. Instead of paying rent that disappears each month, you're making payments towards something that you're going to own. Yes, you're going to be paying lot rent, but lot rent is usually going to be cheaper rent than apartment or house rent. So if you ever decide to move, you can sell the home and get some of that money back. And depending on how you take care of the home, you can get quite a bit of that money back when you sell. So some parks also will include utilities in the lot rent, which can save even more money. So even though, yes, you're renting a lot and you're paying $300, $400, $500, $600 a month in lot rent, that is still cheaper than what you will be paying in rent, which average rent around here is for a 3-bedroom, 2-bath house is going to be about $1,500, $1,600, $1,700. So it's much cheaper than that. And again, you're going to get some of that money back if you decide to move. So some parks are going to include the utilities in that lot rent. So then you're saving on not having to put those utilities in your name and have a deposit and that kind of thing. So instead of paying rent forever, you can build equity and have an asset, have personal property that's yours. Because once you pay off the loan that you have on the personal property, you'll only be paying the lot rent. So you can basically cut your payment in half forever until you decide to move or sell the property. I hope that this video helps you understand the differences between mobile, manufactured and modular homes, and why owning can be better than renting. If any questions, drop them in the comment below or reach out. And if you're looking to buy or sell a mobile home, we can help. Call us at 816-750-5325 or connect with us online at mastiffhomebuyers.net. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and share.